Hey, I'm Austin Govin. I'm a fourth year student at U of O, senior in credits, I guess. I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan, so I am repping the Midwest. My majors are international business, Japanese, language intensive, and then I have a minor in business as well. So my place that I went to study abroad in was actually Japan, Waseda University. I was an exchange student there. So basically I just went there and I took a bunch of classes. I was in specifically CJL, which is for language learning. Primarily what I did there was just take a bunch of fun language classes. For example, it was let's learn Japanese through food and life. So my favorite memory while I was abroad definitely was Tokyo Disney. It's really cheap compared to Disneyland in California, even cheaper compared to Disney World. So when you're there, so there's Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea. Disney Sea is only found in Japan. So it's everything's sea-based, so everything's aquatic. They have a pirate show, which I saw a few times, where they splash the audience with water, which was awesome because it was 100 degrees there. So the most worried thing I had before I left was, am I going to be able to speak the language? But I resolved it because I just kind of threw myself to the wolves. I was like, I'm going to speak. If I mess up, I mess up. They're oh, you're foreign anyway, so they're just happy that I'm speaking the language. So the thing that kind of was shocking for me was so I'm a quarter Japanese, so when I went there I thought I was gonna be ooh, he's kind of Japanese, so he's got the in. What I learned was you're still foreign to them, and I think that was kind of crazy. It was kind of a culture shock because I kind of grew up thinking I was more Japanese than American, just because my grandma came from Japan and I spent a lot of time with her. But I think I came to learn to just accept it, and because it's yeah, I am foreign, but I also do have this tie. So I mean, it gradually became less shocking, but the initial shock was really devastating. So what I wish I knew before studying abroad was just how much independence you're gonna have with an exchange program. Because when I was going in at first, I kind of did a structured program before, just in high school, so I kind of was expecting a little bit more guidance on how things are gonna work out. But it ended up being that a lot of it was just okay, it's up to you. You're gonna have to figure out what you want, and just overall, you're gonna have to do a lot of stuff on your own. You're gonna learn so many valuable skills, and you're gonna learn so much about yourself, because you don't really know how you're gonna be when you're put just there, and you're on your own, and it's just really okay, this is what I like, this is what I want to do, and just being abroad just changes everything. So the thing that I learned the most about going abroad was how adaptable I am. So I was really worried I wasn't going to be able to adapt fast enough, with how fast they talk, just because they're fluent, and also just how quick my comprehension will be. But I actually learned that when you're there and you just only hear it, it just becomes natural and more fluent. If I had to talk about one thing in specific, it would just to be re-stressing how awesome going abroad is. I think it really does change you. I've become more socially active with just in terms of social groups. Beforehand, I was kind of just always a homebody. I kind of flake a lot. But then I went abroad and I was kind of just I gotta pedal to the metal, I want to experience everything. So now when I'm back, I'm still kind of in that mentality of let's go, let's have fun. Yeah, definitely if you have any questions about study abroad, swing through. I'd love to have a chat. Bye.